Hi guys, we're back at Smash Fishing. Currently back down the beach on a really nice day. The wind's actually dropped for once. So we're going to go out. I'm hoping for some scallops tonight because we've had a bit of a swell. Fingers crossed a few have been washed up. We could find a lobster or anything else, brown crab. Just see how the day goes. And Smash Fishing, baby. Woo! What a gorgeous day. See a lot of white water out there. Still a big old swell. But a lovely day nonetheless. Got a bit of sunshine for once. We've had rain for about 2 weeks. Lovely to get back out. Hopefully, when that tide drops, start finding some seafood. I just found a Venus clam. Might hold on to that. Because we've had the rough weather, a lot of the sand's going to be turned over and things are going to get washed about a bit. So there's every chance we might do well on some clams. But that's exactly a reason I came down here for some scallops, just in case they've been washed up too. Oh, I thought we had another one then. Is that going to be another clam? Is it a yay or a nay? Nope. Beautiful little shells though. That's the banded Venus clam. You can see by the white bands on it. Interesting. Oh, there's a lobster in there. I can see his antennae. See if it walks out. Look at him. Just sitting on the edge of the hole. That's a nice lobster, that. Gotcha. Yes. First hole of the day. Keep a lobster, baby. That's why I always get here early. That's exactly what you want to see. That's a keeper all day long. I don't have to measure that. What a cracking lobster. No eggs, little female. Job done. First hole of the day. So there we go, guys. Nice lobster there. Just gonna double check it. And that's in 2 or 3 millimeters, that. Nice lobster. Nice solid one. Plenty of meat in that bad boy. First hole of the day as well. Get in. Get in my bucket. It's a good thing about the stormy weather. It makes all the crustaceans go into the holes. And you can start whittling them out. We're super early on the tide as well. This is the first lobster hole I can get to. We've still got a long way to go. Hopefully it's a productive trip. That's a great start. Nothing in that hole. Always like to walk along these reefs, shallow reefs like this, because they'll be leaving the holes and then working their way out with the water. Sometimes you'll catch them out and they'll just be walking along the side of the rocks here, even in the daytime. There's a brown crab there, look, that's just what I was meaning. It's that brown crab trying to leave the hole there. It's trying to get away from the tide. Look at that. Oh, nearly had my finger there. Nice solid little brown crab. Lovely to see, but not what we wanted. Yeah. You can go back. See how fast that tide's whipping out. That's why it's so good for bass around here. Fast-paced currents, loads of little eddies, and lots of food for them. So where are the lobsters and scallops, baby? It's amazing how many empty shells are on this beach. You used to be able to walk down here and find loads of them. But same as on the west coast, they all seem to have been eaten now. Oh. I thought we had our first scallop then. The tide's got low enough for us to have a little mooch around for scallops now. Hopefully we can find some. I wouldn't mind a couple of scallops, even 1 or 2. Delicious little morsels. I can see what I think might be a keeper scallop. Come on. Quite high up on the rocks, this one. Oh, it's empty. No! Thought that was a keeper then. That's a shame. Oh well. We'll keep searching. That's called a slipper limpet. They're actually good bait, these slipper limpets, if you can find them in numbers. Come on, where's all the keeper scallops? I thought we were on to a winner then. First scallop of the day. Not a big scallop. I don't know if it's going to be a keeper, but we'll check it. That'd be undersized, that. That's only about 87 mil, about the same as a lobster gauge. Too small, so I'm just going to put that back in the water. I'm going to go try and find some beasts. It's a good sign though that we're seeing them already. We've still got a lot of ground to check yet. Come on, baby. Where's all those biggies? All I could see was that pink from about 50 yards away. Look how beautiful pink that scallop is. That's vibrant. Ah, only a tiny little 2-inch one. Not finding many keepers yet, but we're on the right trail. Come on. Let's go take this somewhere back into the sand instead of being in the rocks. Not going to last long here, that's for sure. See you later, little buddy. Better off down there. This is what happens when we get the big tides and swell. It washes scallops over the reef, and that's where I come along after the storm and pick them up. Sometimes you get quite a few, sometimes you'll only get a couple, or sometimes you get none. That's a big old lady crab. What a beauty. Look at that, that's a monster. I thought it was a lobster under that hole. One of the most feisty crabs we get over here. These things just attack you. They're on full defense. See you later, buddy. Oh well, just double check there's no lobster. A lobster. Lobster. Got it. Right underneath a shipwreck. Nice lobster as well. See, this is the bow of a shipwreck. Nice lobster. Definitely not a keeper. Little male. Shame there's no more. Lovely little ledge for them though. You can hear his claws snapping. Right, there you go, buddy. I'll see you later. Back home he goes. Nice to find that lobster though. Starting to find a few creatures, but the scallops are non-existent. I keep finding shells like this where they've probably been washed in and they've been eaten by the fish and the birds. But I'm still determined. Still got a little while of searching yet. Been down this beach 100 times before, but I've never noticed that. Big steel pipe. Interesting, I don't know if that's moved in a storm or not, but I don't remember ever seeing that. Yeah, me too, Crow. Look at the size of that sea hare. Oh my days, that is monstrous. These things are everywhere this year. Yeah, that's like a newborn baby, that thing. Look at the size of it. That's mental. Really cool though. Let's put her back. There's another one down there as well. Look at that. I find them so fascinating. Let's chuck them under there. That must be the little male or something maybe. because they're obviously breeding. So I can see some eggs right at the back there. So we'll leave them be, do their business. It's nice to see them round. Quite a cool little creature to see. Some more sea hare eggs there. You always get some that are like bright orange and then some that are like a pinky colour. It's quite cool. Certainly breeding in force. For years you'd be lucky to see one. And it seems like this year and last year, this year especially, they've been absolutely everywhere. I don't know whether it's something to do with the water warming or what, but certainly interesting. I haven't found one of them in a while. I can't remember the name of these. It's some sort of hard shell clam, but I can't remember the name. If you know, guys, leave it in the comments. That's an absolute stonker. It's like a golf ball, that clam. Just going to keep him there and make him a nice little den. Hopefully the gilt heads don't find him, because he'll be a nice snack. Just been here chatting to inshore fish in Guernsey. Looking for scallops, chatting away, and I can see this one over here. I don't know if it's going to be a keeper, but yeah, we got to keep a scallop, baby. Look at that. I'm keeping that. I've been searching for a whole hour for a scallop. That's my tea. Nice. Just chatting away there. There's a scallop perched up on the rocks. I'm gonna have a nice little scout around here. Hopefully there's a couple more we can scavenge. Nice size scallop as well, nice big one. There's a lobster in here, guys. I can see it at the back of the hole. Looks decent. I don't know if it's going to be a keeper. We're going to find out. Right in the back of this hole here. Oh no. He's just gone right in the back of the hole. That lobster is long gone. That hole went right to the back. He quickly snuck down it. Fair play. He got away nicely there. I don't know if it would have been a keeper, but we will never know. Just keeping an eye out here for scallops, because they'll be sitting in the sand here. Gonna let that clam go. Just going to keep the scallop and the lobster. Not really finding much more now. That tide's going to turn soon, so I'm just going to look for scallops on my way up, see what else I can find, and then we'll be back in the kitchen for a cook up. What a beautiful forage. It's been absolutely lovely today. It's nice to have a bit of a change. Nice sunny weather for once. Beautiful. Prawns. There's loads of them. Absolutely loads of them. Look, big ones as well. Need to get a shrimp net down here. This. Got one brown crab. Look at that, she's ready to molt. And 2 brown crabs. It's cool. Look at that. There's 2 females as well. Usually you see a male and a female together, and the male sort of protects them when they're shedding. But 2 females. Maybe just didn't run out the tide properly. Ah, there's quite a few around here. That's a softie, look at that. Oh no, it's hard, but it's got a dent in its head. You're not having a good time, missus. There's a big pool in here, so you can go sit in there while the tide comes up. Nice. We're at the top of the beach now, so I'm going to knock it on the head there. Let's go cook up some scallops and lobsters. Delicious. So I'm just pre-cooking this lobster. I'm just going to give it a boil for about 4.5 minutes. Take it out, and then I'm going to get the meat out of it, and then we're going to do something with the scallop and the little lobster meat. Try and make a cool little fancy meal out of the shell. With scallops, they cook so fast. That's why I wanted to cook the lobster first. Otherwise you'll end up with a big chewy scallop and half cooked lobster, so it's gonna be absolutely delicious little meal. cooking up nicely. I'll get it out very soon. Don't want to cook this lobster any more than this, because it's going to get cooked with the scallop as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to quickly pick that off camera, so it won't take long, and then we'll start setting up our scallop. So I've got my lobster meat ready. What I did is I butterflied the tail, so I'm going to have nice butterfly lobster tail today for lunch. Got the claw meat in there. I've just got a few ingredients. I've got some rich hoisin, some black pepper and some sriracha. We just need to shock the scallop. Quite a heavy scallop, this one. It's quite a big scallop as well. Awesome. Delicious little things. I searched for a long time to find this today, so it's going to be highly enjoyed. We've got here our lovely scallop. Just taking off that bit of roe. The roe didn't look that great in this one, so I'll take that off. And we are left with a lovely scallop to munch on. Much rather have 10 of them, but one's good enough today. So I've got my lobster tail in my tray now. Just going to put my scallop there as well. What I do, so I'm going to lay the semi-cooked lobster meat in there and all the other bits. Check that out, that's going to be delicious. And what I'm going to do is go for a little glug of hoisin in there, a little bit on this, I'm going to go a little bit of sriracha. I'm going to put some black pepper on as well, but I need my other hand. Ooh, those are smelling absolutely amazing. Look at that, sizzling scallops in a pan with a butterflied lobster tail. I'll take that for lunch any day. I'm looking forward to this. Check that scallop out, look. Ooh, it's almost glazed. That looks delicious. Fun little forage, that one. Pop down the beach on one of the nicest days we've had in a long time. So nice to finally get back out. Got ourselves a little meal. Oh, I did actually expect a lot more scallops, but hey, you can only catch what's there. Wow, it's hot. I wish I had more of those. Super spicy with that sriracha. Surprising how much I put on that. But still, lovely. You get a sweetness with that hoisin sauce, and you get a saltiness as well, and you get a bit of black pepper come through. Absolutely delicious. I put all the little lobster nuggets in there just to make up for the lack of scallop. That is super tender, that lobster. Look at that. It falls apart. Oh, it's so tasty. I don't know what else to say apart from that's tasty. Oh, it's so fresh. That bit of spice definitely makes it though. Just a couple of little ingredients. And awesome that I'm actually finding stuff each forage at the moment. There seems to be a lot more lobsters inshore, which is good. Hopefully on the next couple of tides we find some more. This is super tasty. No garlic butter, just hoisin, some sriracha, and some nice black pepper. Absolutely beautiful. So stay tuned for the next episode, guys. I won't leave the video any longer. I'm going to demolish this in probably 2 bites. If you want any merch, the link's in the description. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, guys. There'll be plenty more videos to come. It's smash fishing, baby. Woo!